It's the 93rd minute. You're playing at home against a team currently sitting 19th in the league. You've had 36 shots, they have had one. Suddenly, a highlight starts. Their centre back, a man with a finishing attribute of 4, picks up the ball 4 yards from goal. He hits a volley that defies physics, loops over your goalkeeper, and goes into the top corner. 1-0. The final whistle blows. You sit there in silence, you stare at the screen, you feel the rage build up in your chest. And then, slowly, almost instinctively, your hand moves the mouse towards the top left corner. You click FM, and you click Quit to start screen, and you don't save. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about the save scum. It's a dirty little secret of the Full Magic community. We all post screenshots of our unbeaten seasons and our Champions League trophies, but we're really talking about how many times we reloaded the game to get them. Is it cheating? Technically, yes, but psychologically, it's a lot more complicated than that. The first thing we tell ourselves is we're simply correcting an error. We look at that freak goal or that ridiculous red card in the first minute and we say, that isn't realistic, that wouldn't happen in real life, the match engine is just broken, I am fixing the timeline. We convince ourselves that we aren't cheating the game cheated us. We treat the reload not as a crime, but as a restoration of justice. There's a concept in psychology called the illusion of control. We spend hours tweaking our tactics and our pressing traps and analysing data. We believe that if we do everything right, we deserve to win. So when the random number generator decides to throw out a curveball, our brain rejects it, refuses to accept that sometimes. You can do everything right and still lose. So we become Doctor Strange. We view our so far not as a single fixed reality, but as a multiverse. We're searching for that one timeline where our star striker doesn't break his leg on the eve of a cup final. We're searching for the timeline where our goalkeeper remembers how to use his hands. And this creates a divide in the community. The Puritan versus the Storyteller. The Puritan plays the game as a cold simulation. If they get relegated, they get relegated. If they get fired, they get fired. They accept the chaos because the chaos is the point. But the Storyteller plays the game like a movie director. To them, the save is a narrative. And if the main character, the club, dies, it's the first act because of a random glitch, and that's just a bad script. So they yell cut and reshoot the scene. They reload the game to keep the story interesting. No, the way is wrong. It is a single player game after all. You are the god of your own universe. However, there is a cost. There is a price to pay for save scumming, and it isn't a ban from the game, it's the hollow victory. We've all felt it when you reload a cup final 3 times and you finally win on penalties. You see the players lifting the trophy, you get the congratulations email, but you feel nothing. Actually, that's not true. You feel a tiny nagging sense of imposter syndrome. You look at that trophy in the cabinet, you know it's a fake, you know you didn't earn it, you brute forced it. You manipulated the timeline until the universe